So nice to meet you.
You too, Dr. Zasio.
Come on in.
Thank you.
I'm Dr. Robin Zasio. I'm a licensed clinical psychologist, and I specialize in OCD and hoarding disorder.
Guys, this is the way to the second floor.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You guys see this? That is all rodent waste. You can see the urine. There is feces everywhere. From the flies on the walls, there's insects buzzing past our ears. This is a disaster zone.
Premiering March 10th on the A&E networks is the 10th season of Hoarders, and also returning is Dr. Robin Zasio, giving her expert advice and guidance to the most extreme cases. And she joins me right now. Good morning. Greetings from Las Vegas.
Good morning. How's Las Vegas?
It's sunny and clear, 72 degrees. It's just beautiful here. I feel guilty. I know you're in New York, and I know it's really cold.
Oh my gosh. Well, you should. We're in chilly New York.
So Hoarders is returning for a 10th season. I can't believe it's been that long. I've watched this series since day one.
It has been. It's been a number of years, and I'll tell you what, it's just been nothing short of an honor being a part of this project.
Now, Doctor, I'm like most people who watch Hoarders. You think to yourself, why can't you just take the person, go on a vacation, and while you're gone, it's all clean, and you come back and the house is ready to go. But we find out from watching the show that that could be detrimental to the mental health of the hoarder, and you just can't do that.
It isn't good because, Jeff, the reality is, I want you to think about going home today and finding out that you were burglarized. It's basically the same concept that someone's gone into your home, that they've made decisions about what's important to you and what's not important to you. And as human beings, we really can't do that because everybody sees something different in their own personal stuff. That wouldn't be the same to somebody else.
Also, tell us of the importance of having family and friends there with the hoarder as you clean the house.
Yeah, as much as we possibly can. There's definitely been some situations where there is so much tension, anger, resentment, to where family members have just, nothing short of had it. And so they're very, very frustrated. They can't communicate in an effective way anymore. And so in some situations, it's better to just have them on the sidelines where we can work with the individual and help them to get the process started. And once those family members can see that happening, sometimes they can start to feel a little bit more confident and be able to work with their loved one a little bit more effectively. There are multiple reasons why people hoard. It can be trauma, as you mentioned. It can be grief and loss. It can be depression, social anxiety. We never know with any individual, what their psychological factors are. But as I'm sure you've learned on the show, that it is critical that we try to uncover them, because we can't fix the problem unless we know what is contributing to it.
Now, I'm sure there's many deserving people around the country who have this problem. Are you involved with the casting process and deciding who gets help on the show?
So I don't make the decisions about who gets selected to be a part of the show. We definitely have clients who have come across our paths from our facility that maybe didn't have the resources that were needed to get their home in order, so we can encourage them to apply. But the submission process is not something that specifically I have any part of.
Now, something unique for season 10 is I understand we're going to have 2-hour episodes this season?
Yes, there's going to be 5 episodes, and they're all going to be 2 hours long. I would just recommend that you tune in. I think one of the things that is really exciting about these 2-hour episodes is that we are diving deeper into showing the viewers some of the work that we're doing that we can't always showcase in our episodes. And so we're really helping to try to better help the community understand some of the factors that are leading to this disorder and what they can do.
Now, this has been on my mind too, Doctor. Do you hang out with the other doctors on the show?
Yeah, we definitely have some overlap, but we all travel from different parts of the country. So while our overlap doesn't really happen on the show, it happens in other professional ways.
And finally today, doctor, if someone watching today has someone who has a hoarding problem, a family member or a good friend, how can they get help? What's their first step?
Absolutely. So for many people, they might have resources financially or insurance that can oftentimes cover therapists who specialize, and there are lots of people across the country who are now being trained in how to treat hoarding disorder. There is one organization called the International Obsessive Compulsive Foundation where they have a provider database that people can access. If people don't have those kinds of resources, going to the library, getting a self-help book can be another way that they can start to learn how they can recover from hoarding disorder.
Thank you, doctor, for joining me today. And my heart goes out to you every time I see you on the show because it's so stressful. And I know you're there trying to do the best you can. I just want to reach out and hug you. So I think when you have time, you need a break, come visit us in Las Vegas because we'd love to have you.
That sounds good.
You can catch season 10 of Hoarders premiering on the A&E networks. And for more reviews and interviews, you can surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard in Las Vegas. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.